2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement these two will generate. Wonderfully played. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And he needs this to save par.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
Yeah, it's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up.
That's a rock solid par right there.
He finds himself tied for sixth. Well, now let's see if we can get some more insight on this week's venue. John, what have you been seeing here at Lachian Crossing that players may want to keep their mind on this week?
Well, Luke, one thing I've been seeing is a lot of excitement in the crowd. People love when the PGA Tour comes to Scotland. And if you open your eyes, you can see why. This is a classic Scottish links layout. Giant fairways and greens. And some of these greens are shared greens, so a couple holes using the same green, which is kind of a hallmark of some of these old Scottish courses. These links fairways are rugged, to say the least. Hard to tell where some of these shots will end up after they come off the club face because of the undulation in the fairways. One other thing to be aware of is the pot bunkers. There are some really small ones out there as well, and they can be very sneaky. You never know where they might pop up. Luke, I love being in Scotland, love breathing in that crisp Atlantic air. Can't wait to see what happens on the course this week.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
Looking good so far.
Oh, so close. And this one will be for bogey. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
This one looking really good.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. From about 130 yards here.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That was a bit of a miscue.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the 4th hole. Second shot here on the 4th. Opting for the 3-wood.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Setting up here with a very long putt.
And this putt to draw even with Will Zalatoris.
Ooh. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20 if this putt drops. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
This tour player is just streets ahead now.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
That dog will hunt.
Second shot here on the 5th. Great shot. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff. Starting to look really good.
Yeah, fair effort. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard.
So far, so good.
And that will drop in for birdie. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Here we are at Lachian Crossing, the 6th hole. It's one of those par 5s that just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you're going to go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, oh, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied. Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the 6th. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Well, you can reach for the putter because that one's on the surface. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
It was on a good line. That'll sting a bit. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Looks good.
Nicely holed. And for par. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Just didn't drop. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt to move into a tie for second. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Ah, absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the 8th. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Trailing by 4 strokes. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's frustrating. Well, that's a bit disappointing. And back to the play, shall we? Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
was a gallant. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And this putt is to move into the top 5. It's on a good line. Good putt that. I will take that. Also into the top 5 now. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That's a high caliber shot. Even for the day. Currently tied for 5th place. Going with the 5-iron here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
That's a touch of class.
Such soft hands.
An opportunity to make their par. Not a bad line, this. And in it goes for the par. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Ooh, right by the hole. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 11th hole at Lachian Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Luke, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you got a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Woo, back there, horsey. That should set up another chance.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Oh, so close. Putting for a par here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Here's Will Zalatoris.
Yikes!
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Good shot there, Beamer.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Well, that's beautifully judged. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Okay, steady now. Just a 4-footer remaining. That's pretty tidy. That gets the job done. He's currently tied for 8th. Oh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Even for the day. Currently tied for 8th place. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Ooh. No, that's too bad. An important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. Ooh, nice line. And down it goes. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here. Is tracking.
Oh, just missed. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachian Crossing. This 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway, but for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, you got to clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
Well, if you can make that big putt, it'll save that bunker shot, that's for sure. Putting for birdie here. Ouch, that hurts. That's disappointing. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This is what they have left for par here.
Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Great drive. Let's hope that makes it all the way to the surface. Second shot here on the 15th. Ooh, that almost went down. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for third. Always nice to hold those for birdie. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Let's take a look at Will Zalatoris. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Playing within their comfort zone there.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make a par here. And down it goes. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Only 2 shots off the pace. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That ball looked a little thirsty. Time now for the 4th shot. He's 2 shots back. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Okay, let's head to the next. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, I like the look of this. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. And with that, their round comes to an end. Rich, this player seems to be in pretty good position out there today.
Little work to do, there's no doubt about it, but still plenty of good golf to reflect on today with 3 days to go.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.